Alrighty, motherfuckers, what's up? Peter Gilmore here for my second and final video of the day, or the night, or wherever you may be. Second video, this time on Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video. Hit the subscribe button down below. Subscribe to my other channels, all down below in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share this video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell, turn on all my notifications so you never, ever miss an upload. And that's it. So, like I said, like the video, smash that like button to death, subscribe to my channels, share the video all over the internet, follow me on social media, and don't forget to tap the goddamn bell, because I said so you don't miss out on anything on any of my channels. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, it's late, 1:33 in the morning here in the Northeast. I'm fucking tired as fuck, so I'm just gonna do this video. I don't think it's gonna be that a long video, because I have to get up early in the morning. I gotta eat breakfast, and I gotta do gonna have lunch with my parents tomorrow afternoon, and then come home. Probably come home like 6-7 o'clock, and then I'll probably just chill for Saturday night. And then yeah, enjoy my son. I gotta do my Wrestlemania Backlash predictions tomorrow night on TQC 196 on the TQC Reborn channel. Link to the channel down below. So that'll be tomorrow night, and then Sunday we got Backlash, and I will be live tomorrow. Not tomorrow night. Live. I will be live tomorrow night doing my predictions. And Sunday night, after Backlash goes off the air, I will give you my Backlash review on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling channel. So don't forget to tap that bell and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on that good shit. And that's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Friday night, May the 14th, 2021, or if you're watching now from somewhere else, May the 15th, 2021. Middle of May has finally hit. Almost at the halfway point of the year. So getting near Memorial Day in about 2 weeks. A couple weeks we'll be at Memorial Day. That's that. Hopefully you had a good day and a good weekend coming up. That's it. All right. I got a semi-major announcement. I guess it's a major announcement. Not now, but I'll say it at the end of the show. Regarding myself and something big. Might be. Possibly. It's a possibility I might have my dream job. I mean, I have it, I do work in music, but it could be something way bigger. Possibly. Good possibility, but I'll talk about that at the end of the show. So stay tuned, motherfuckers. And that's all I gotta say about that. Got Chase in the chat. What's up, Chase? Did you finish your stream, or is it still live? Or are you doing two things at the same time? Can you do that? Because I was watching it. I was laughing up a storm. I was in the chat, and I had to get out of it because it was kind of getting weird. So it is what it is, and yeah, that's that. I mean, go on Chase's channel. Just did I don't know if he's still alive, but he's doing a stream about some YouTuber in the UK faked his death. Then something about a 13-year-old chick, not a 13-year-old girl, I think it was, or baby, something like that. I know Chase is probably gonna let me know after I do this. What the hell's going on tonight? I mean, lots of fucking shit today. besides myself and besides, and with everything else in the fucking world that's going on. Crazy fucking last couple of days here in America and around the world. Just crazy shit. I mean, the CDC said if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask indoors or outdoors. That's good. But there's some caveats into this thing. The CDC said we can, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask, but you still have to wear a mask if you travel, obviously, if you're on a plane, train, bus, and if you go into like a supermarket or a restaurant or something like that, any business, you probably still have to wear a mask because you have to. So social distancing and all this shit's still around. I mean, the CDC didn't give like specifics on this thing. I mean, I think they will for the next couple of days. It's like, oh, if you go into a business, you have to show like proof you got vaccinated or something like that. It's kind of corny, but it is what it is. But I think we're rounding the corner, just about, to where this fucking virus will be over. Hopefully. New York City is about to open up in July 1st. We'll see about that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, things start opening up in New York City. Like I said, July 1st. Here in Jersey, a lot of things are opening up. Like casinos are all open up in Atlantic City, so I can finally go down to Atlantic City. But the nightclubs are not open. I mean, the nightclub. I don't think the nightclub is open. Where me and the missus go. Go to boogie. I don't think the nightclub's open. I think the comedy club is open, or the karaoke bar is open. I mean, I haven't been in AC in like a year, so I have to find out. Like a thing, like nightlife is open down there, so. Especially at the hotel we stay at. But we can always go to another hotel where they might have more nightlife that's open than other hotels. Or we can just go to play the slots and you just lose all our money. Which, we tend to do. We don't get we win a lot of money. We don't win a lot of money, but, it is what it is. Now, big ups to my boy Mikey Mittens McNichols in Vegas for the weekend, for his world tour. Freaking dude, already in Atlantic City, not 2 days, and he's won almost $400. Fucking Mikey, I know you're not gonna watch this. Maybe I'll send it to you, but dude. Freaking next time you go to Vegas, or anybody goes to Vegas next time, take me with you so I can win some fucking money. I mean, really, $400 in 2 days. That's pretty good. You're a millionaire. Don't we wish we were all millionaires? Most of us could buy this fucking website from Susan. And from Google, make it better than it is right now. But I digress. All right, so got all that. So yeah, so things are slowly starting to get back to normal, hopefully. But we shall see what happens with that over the next couple weeks, and hopefully we have a great Memorial Day. I know a lot of people gotta be going to the beach, so that's gonna be good. In Jersey, around Jersey Shore, in New York, in New York City, down, everywhere. People are gonna be going to the beach, getting a nice tan, surfing, hopefully back to normal. But like I said, if you haven't got vaccinated yet, what the fuck's wrong with you? Come on, people, get off your fucking ass if you haven't got a shot. Get off your fucking ass. go to the pharmacy, go to a hospital, or whatever they're having a vaccine, get the fucking shot. Could be the 1 shot or the 2 shot. Just get vaccinated so you don't have to wear a mask, and we can get to this immunity shit. This herd immunity. So we can finally beat this fucking thing, because we basically, give it a good knockout punch. And, just gotta just knock it down so it doesn't get back up again. I know there's variants out. The vaccine's not 100% effective. People already got like the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, have already, tested positive for COVID. Especially, the people on the Yankees. There were 7 people on the Yankees that got that tested positive for the fucking virus. I mean, including Gleyber Torres and Phil Nevin. So, you could get the vaccine. I mean, you could you're fully vaccinated, but you're still not out of the woods about, getting the fucking virus. I mean, it's like very small chance you get it, though, but, but we'll see what happens with that. So, like I said, get vaccinated, get the shot, so you can get your life back to normal. I went outside today, went for a walk without the mask on. I felt good. I saw all the people not wearing masks today. It was great. But it is what it is. All right, enough about the fucking virus, because you don't see me saying, my title doesn't say fuck this virus no more. So I changed it to my name, but as today's a special day. Because as the title below said, not the title below, sorry, the video down below I did earlier today, right around when Smackdown went on, I did this video with the death of New Jack, who passed away at the age of 58 today via PW Insider, via Mike Johnson, and via other websites. So yeah, it's real. New Jack has passed away at the age of 58 due to a heart attack. Died in his home in Carolina. So another wrestling legend has passed away. It just fucking sucks. So in homage to New Jack, I can't play the music. I'm sorry, it's copyrighted. So I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get a copyright strike. So in spirit, I will play. Not now, but maybe tomorrow. I can't do it now because it's 1:45 here in the Northeast, and I don't want to wake the neighbors. I did that yesterday when I was screaming up a storm. But it is what it is. I will play Natural Born Killers in tribute to the man, New Jack, and as homage, my title, says the original gangster. So I am the original gangster. Because my username on Yahoo is Gangsta, not Gangster, not ER, Gangsta. Gangsta! So, in homage, paying tribute, in tribute to New Jack, here's your title, The Original Gangsta. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, on this late Friday night, it is time for your late night Smackdown review for May the 14th, 2021 from the Thunderdome in Tampa, Florida at the Youngling Center. All right, tonight was the go-home edition of Smackdown, as of this recording, 1 day away from Wrestlemania Backlash, which is this Sunday, live on Peacock. Yeah. So the next pay-per-view coming out of Wrestlemania Backlash, which is basically some matches are, when I heard it was WrestleMania Backlash, I was like, oh, we're probably just gonna get a whole bunch of fucking rematches. What? No, got a pretty. It's not a great card per se, but it is what it is. We got the Universal title on the line between Roman Reigns, our tribal chief, and the head of the table, taking on Cesaro. That should be good. I'll talk about that a little bit. We got for the WWE title, the almighty Bobby Lashley defending against Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman in a triple threat match. We got a triple threat match for the Raw Women's title. We got the champion Rhea Ripley taking on Horseface Charlotte Flair and taking on the lovely Asuka. Nobody is ready for Asuka, but you know what is. Dick. Now we got that. For the Smackdown Women's title, we got Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. She's Bianca Belair. She's defending against Bayley Dukenyog. Got that. For the Smackdown Tag Team titles, we got the Mysterios, Ray and Dominic taking on the Dirty Dogs, Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. What else we have? I think that's it. Intercontinental title, no. I think it's next week. It's not gonna. I don't think it's defended on the card. I'll talk about that more tomorrow on TGC 196. I don't think there's an Intercontinental title match. United States title, I think there might be. I'm not sure. Raw Tag Team titles, I don't think are on the line. I have to look at the card again, but I will talk more about Backlash tomorrow on TGC 196 with my Backlash prediction. So stay tuned for that on the TGC Reborn channel. And if you haven't subscribed to it, subscribe now and don't forget to hit that bell. And that's that. All right, before we enter into the realm of Smackdown tonight, let's get into a little bit more chat. And we got a man that I haven't seen in a long time. My good buddy from Mexico, Alejandro Kratza. He says, hey, bro. What up, bro? What up, blood? Taking a page out of 50 Cent's book. What up, blood? What up, blood? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? Love that song. That's my song. I think he wrote it about. God damn it. I think he wrote that song about me. Because I am, like I said, like the title says, the original gangsta. But it is what it is. And that's that. So, yeah, got that. So, what's up, Alejandro? How are you doing on this late Friday night? Well, where you live in Mexico, it is what, 10 o'clock? Almost 11 o'clock at night down in Mexico. He says SmackDown started very badly, but the end was striking. Yeah, in more ways than one. I'll get to that. I'll talk about that. Honestly, Cesaro is my last chance for Bruce to do things right, but to quit. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if when the ending with Cesaro and the family. I call them the family, the bloodline. We'll see. I don't think they're gonna pull the trigger, but what it is, and that's right. That's it. Cesaro could be the last hope for for the WWE right now to end the reign of the head of the table, but we'll see. Sorry if I'm not on Twitter. My account was suspended for 1 week. What did you do? What happened? Did you say something bad on Twitter there, Mr. Alejandro? Did you say something naughty? Or did Twitter just, do a Facebook and, got pissy and just did, knock you out for 1 week for basically, saying something that wasn't, racist or something like that. Or you posted something that was not, illegal. Because Facebook has done that to me many times. And I would either get a 24-hour ban or a 7-day ban, but I've gotten, I think twice on my main Facebook channel, 30-day bans, which sucked. I couldn't use Facebook for 30 days, and it fucking sucked. But it is what it is, and that's it. So hopefully you you come back soon. That's it. Now we move on. Are you going to watch the NHL playoffs? No. Nope. My Rangers are not in it, so I basically don't care. I know the Icelanders are in it. I think they're facing the Bruins in the first round, and I think they lost the first game. I think I don't know. I haven't watched it. I've been basically, watching baseball. My fucking Mets tonight. Oh my god. 7 in a row. About to go for 8. And they're up 2-0 in the top of the 8th. Peterson's pitching a gem. I think he was at 90 pitches, I think 90. Retired the last, 17 guys. Something like that, I read. Right? So, he walks the first guy, I think. Or he gave up a single, I forgot. So I'm like, okay, take him out. Take him out. And what is that dumb pain in the fucking ass Luis Rojas do? He keeps the guy in, gives up a run. So it's 2-1. And they keep him in. Loads the base. I think he loaded the bases. Miguel Castro comes in and proceeds to tie the game 2-2. Kick it, he got out of the inning, and then the Mets, Mets are up in the ninth, couldn't do anything as always. And then in the bottom of the ninth, I think Castro was up. I think Castro was in the game. I forget, but the Rays loaded the bases, and they bring in Aaron Loop, who's been pitching pretty good. Not tonight. Fucking gives up the game-winning hit. So the Mets lose 3-2. So the 7-game winning streak is over. When it could have been, they could have been on an 8-game winning streak. Sadly the fucking Phillies won today. Unless I missed it, but I think they did. They were up 5-1, I think, in the 6th inning when last time I checked. But I would probably give the Phillies the win there because they're facing the Blue Jays, who are not a bad team, but I think the Phillies won tonight. The Braves won tonight, so JD's jacking off tonight. It is what it is. The Marlins, Marlins lost tonight. As Alejandro said. I think the Nationals are winning, or they won. I don't know what the Nationals did tonight. So right now the Mets are still in first place, but only by a half game. And a pretty, competitive NL East. It's probably going to go down to the last goddamn game of the season between the Phillies or the Braves. It's going to be that way for the next just about 4.5 months. We're not even at the halfway point yet. And DeGrom is out for another I think another 5 days. He's on the injury list, retroactive from Monday. So he comes off May 20th. So I think he's either gonna do a rehab stint he's gonna come back probably before Memorial Day. But we'll see what happens with that. Nimmo did a rehab in Syracuse last night. I don't know if he played tonight. So he's gonna be back. He's coming back. Drew Smith came back, pitched on Wednesday, had a good inning. And that's why the Mets swept the Orioles and made Wrestling Otaku unhappy. Sorry, it is what it is. The hitting is there. They had great defense. The bullpen, during the 7-game win streak was just unbeatable. Didn't give up that many runs, but they were lights out. I think it was the Tampa Air. I think it was. You know, can't win them all, but they should have won tonight. I'm sorry, they had to win tonight. And I don't know who the fuck's pitching tomorrow. If it's Duchesne or it's an opener, as they call it, a guy from the bullpen. It would be Tommy Hunter. I don't know who it's going to be. But I don't know if they're going to win tomorrow. And then you got Struman on Sunday. If you could pitch a gem like you did on Wednesday, I think they could possibly either win 2 or 3 or lose 2 or 3 at this point. But I'd like them to win 2 or 3 against a pretty decent Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Well, Tampa Bay, can't call it the Devil Rays anymore. Tampa Bay Rays team, but we'll see what happens with that. Then they go to Atlanta. Me and JD going to have a war starting on Monday night. So, get ready for that. And then I think after that, they go to my. I think wait. I don't have my. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe I get my schedule out here. Yeah, then they go to Miami next weekend. So yeah. So Alejandro, get ready. Your Marlins about to get destroyed next weekend. Especially if DeGrom comes back. Oh boy. And that's all I gotta say about that. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm not watching the NHL playoffs. Don't give 2 shits about it. As long as the Islanders don't go back to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'll be happy with that. But not caring who wins the Stanley Cup this year. Yeah, it is what it is. The Rangers are a mess anyway. I mean, they got rid of the fucking GM, John Davison. They got rid of the coach, David Quinn. They got rid of the president, I think, as well. I mean, they got rid of everybody. Not everybody, but, they got rid of the GM. They got rid of the coach and a couple of his assistants. Fucking James Dolan's a fucking dick. And then in the place, they put Chris Drury in as the new acting or new GM. Really? I mean, you can't call the Messiah, not Seth Rollins, you can't call the Messiah of hockey Mark Messier, who loves New York. You can't call Mark Messier. I mean, you can't call the Weasel back. You know who the Weasel is, Ranger fans. You know who he is. You can't bring Mike Keenan back. I mean, really? I mean, who's going to be the coach now? We're going to have to wait till October to find out who the next coach is? God. I can only imagine what Drury's going to do. What players he'll get in the NHL draft and in the off season. I mean, nobody great. So the Rangers are in a rebuild mode right now. So sucks. Because the Rangers haven't been in the fucking Stanley Cup since 2014. And they should have won the Stanley Cup in 2014 if they didn't fuck up the first couple games in Los Angeles against the LA Kings. Lost both games in overtime. Then I think they won at home, and then I think they lost game 4. I know they lost in 5 games. I know it because I lost it in Los Angeles in overtime of all things. I think they lost in 5 or 6 games in 2014. I could be wrong, but that was a bit. No, that was a series they should have won. They were such a great team back in 2014, but Lundqvist was standing on his head every fucking game. Just the Rangers this year, they played hard. Mika Zibanejad, 200 career points. You just went berserk this year. A couple of the players were pretty good. Adam. I think his name's Adam Fox. Won the team MVP. Capo Caco got a few goals this year. Lafreniere, Panarin. They were young. The Rangers are a young team, and we'll have to see what happens next season. But at this rate, I don't know about no new coach next year, new GM, new president. I wish a new owner, but it is what it is. James Dolan needs to fucking get the fuck out of New York. I can only imagine what he's going to do to the New York Knicks. Speaking of them, whoop-de-damn-do, they clinched the playoffs. Woo! The Knicks are actually a good team. Yay! Watch them choke in the playoffs. Watch. I think they'll choke. I'm pretty sure they're going to choke. To either the 76ers or it ain't going to be the Celtics. Celtics were this year, but it is what it is. You got Milwaukee. You got so many teams in the East. I mean, the Knicks are just obliterating people right now. I think they got the number 3 or number 4. I think the number 4 or 5 seed right now. So they're gonna play at home in the first round. So we'll see. We'll see. The Knicks could surprise. And if they do win the NBA title this year, I don't give 2 shits. I'm not going to the damn parade. I'm gonna say whoop-de-doo. Nobody cares. I don't care. It is what it is. All I care about is goddamn baseball with my New York Mets and football. Football. Coming up later this in a couple months, actually. Training camp's opening in a couple weeks. So that's awesome. I mean, the schedule came out. There's an 18-week season this year. So the last game is on January the 9th, 2022. And then right after that's the playoffs. Playoffs? Yeah, so that's going to be for the rest of January. And I think the Pro Bowl is the first week of February. And then I think right after that is the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 56. Which is probably going to be around Valentine's Day. Or just close to it. So, yeah. Niners have a pretty damn easy schedule. As long as Rodgers retires or goes to another team, hopefully. Go to the Raiders or go far away from the NFC. Just get the hell out of the league before I care. So, the Niners got got the Lions the first game. I think they played the Eagles the second game. And then the third game, week 3, they got Green Bay. And then right after that, they got Seattle and Arizona before the bye week. They got an early bye week, week 6. And then 12 straight games. Ugh. And then they end the season January the 9th, I think, in LA against the Rams. Week 18. Ugh, it's going to be a long season. Long season. I mean, 18 weeks. Good Lord. But look at that schedule right now. Like I said, pretty damn easy. I could see them going 11-6. Well, maybe I actually, my preliminary prediction when I saw it, I was like, oh, they're going at least 12-6, winning the division. But like I say, depending on what Jimmy G does this year, hopefully it'll be the redemption year, because this is the redemption of the revenge of the redemption year. So it is what it is. Bosa is coming back, Kittle's coming back. They got Trey Lance waiting in the wings. I think the Niners are going to do pretty damn good this year. I think so. Do it from a brother from another mother. Just give him his Super Bowl. I know he's. I hope the Niners win a Super Bowl for my brother from another mother. I mean, really. It'll be special. It'll be sweet and somber because he has passed on, sadly. But it'll be sweet. Be bittersweet for him because he would not be alive to see it. But it is what it is. All right, that's that. And yeah. All right. Blah 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 blah. So we got that. All right, we're gonna get to Smackdown in just a bit. So if you don't like it, shut the fuck up. If Charlotte returns to be champion, the women's division will die along with her. That's true. But I don't see Horseface winning the title on Sunday. I don't. Not Sunday. Later on, yes, probably. I do see her winning the title for the 13th time. Until Becky probably comes back, whenever that may be. But I think Rhea Ripley's gonna retain on Sunday. I hope she doesn't pin Asuka. But at this point, Asuka's getting buried. Some people saying they're jobbing her out, even though she won last week on Raw. This past week on Raw, she won. So not really jobbing her out per se. But like I said, if she does lose again to Rhea Ripley for the third time in a row, not in a row, I'm saying, but she loses for the third time to Rhea, that's a slap in the face. Just fucking release Asuka. Just send her, just let her, release her, let her go back to Japan, being an ambassador like Kairi is now in Japan. And that's all I got to say about that. So hopefully Rhea pins Charlotte clean. But we'll see. And that's that. We move on. But sadly, we demand a lot, and they cannot give us quality lately. It is understood the COVID has screwed up a lot of things. Yeah. I think if this fucking virus never happened, WrestleMania 36 would have been with fans in Raymond J Stadium, and then this year's WrestleMania would have been in what was this year supposed to be? Originally, I think it was supposed to be in LA. I think this year, so it would have been with fans in LA, and I think the following year would have been in Hollywood. But thanks to this fucking virus, they screwed every storyline up. Most of the wrestlers had to go back home. They couldn't come. Most of them lived in like the UK or in Canada. They couldn't get, the CDC wouldn't let them travel. But the fucking virus screwed every fucking thing up. But every company basically. But now that the virus is starting to die down, travel restrictions are starting to ease up a little bit. So not more wrestlers are coming from the UK. Still, if you live in Canada, like Brock Lesnar, you can't come to the United States, which fucking sucks. So if you live in Canada, you want to come to the United States, you can't do it. Not for now. But we'll see what it is. It is, yeah. But the fucking virus killed everything. Just sucks. That's it. We move on. The time is 00:52 a.m. in Mexico, bro. Well, actually, as of right now, it's 2:10 here in the Northeast, so it is 11:10 in Mexico, I think. I think it's 3 hours behind, depending where in Mexico you are. But that's that. Account was suspended for inciting hatred. Oh boy, what did you do now? Were the trolls attacking you on Twitter? It sucks, man. Don't feed the trolls, as they say. Just ignore them. Just block them. Fuck them, man. That's that. Okay, if the Mets go bad, imagine my Marlins. Second inning, they lost 8-0, and at the end, it ended 9-6. Wow. At least they came back, but, still lost. It is what it is. That's that. Sucks to be the Marlins. Here's what. How curious! My best friend goes to Tampa Bay games, and I celebrate the comeback. Okay. Yeah, rub it in, why don't you? Mets should have won tonight. I'm sorry. Luis Rojas is a fucking dumbass. Anyway, Charlotte Flair equals Brock Lesnar woman. Yeah. No, I would call Charlotte Flair the female John Cena. That's that. Honestly, at least I hope this backlash is a start of better things. I seriously doubt that. Because right now Raw sucks. I don't know. I think the ratings went down this week. I forgot. But NXT did like 600, just like 686,000 views, I think it was this week, something like that. That's fucking horrible. AEW had like under 1 million this week. And I think I had 980 something thousand views. You know, coming off Blood and Guts. So, so they went down, from a 1.09 for Blood and Guts, they went down a little bit to 986,000. And Smackdown tonight, I'll get to it, but it wasn't bad for a go-home show, but it is what it is. And that's that. But, yeah, I don't think Backlash is going to be that great. I just don't. That's my personal opinion, but it is what it is. Attack on a hater by a sports analyst. No WWE. Okay. That's why you got suspended? Sucks, man. That sucks. That just sucks for you, man. Hopefully you come back soon to Twitter. Well, as I call it, Twatter. But that's that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we wasted 41 minutes of your fucking time. And I haven't even talked about Smackdown tonight. But it's my show. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you, man. Get the fuck out. Go to bed. Go to bed and jack off the granny porn for all I care. That's that. All right. Let's get to Smackdown tonight. So Smackdown, like I said, was the go-home show before Backlash on Sunday. And it was an okay show. We had Dolph Ziggler and Rey Mysterio one-on-one. We also had Bianca Belair on the show, the SmackDown Women's Champion. She had a segment with Bayley. Don't give me a hug. We had more with the Bloodline, with Roman Reigns, our tribal chief, and the Universal Champion, and Jey Uso. More with their match, with his Roman's match against Cesaro for the Universal title, and the return of Jimmy Uso last week. See what happens with that situation. We got that. We got the women's tag team belts on the line with Nia Jax and Richie as they took on Natalya and Tamina for the 60 millionth time. We'll see what happens with that, with the titles, and some other stuff on the show. And let's get into it. We also had Apollo Crews on tonight as well with the Intercontinental title, but we'll get to that in a minute. All right, so like I said before, I started watching SmackDown. I had the news of New Jack passing away, so that sucked. Ruined my my night. Big Easy fan, and I love New Jack. Not like that, but I was a sadistic fucking bastard. Multiple team champion with Mustafa, hard legend, not like Terry Funk or Cactus Jack, but he could throw down. He was a maniac, I think, and he had his last match in ICW. I think it was last week. So, and James Storm, tweeted that he actually talked to New Jack, at the airport last week. So, it sucks, man. You can't take life for granted, Tomorrow might be your last day. Who knows? It's all about the man upstairs, It is what it is. We don't know when our last day is. Like I keep saying, it's not it's not like that Nickelback video Saving Me, where we see, how many hours and minutes and seconds we have till we drop dead. And yeah, I do like Nickelback, so kiss my ass. And that's all I can say about that. So we had all that on the show, and let's get into it. So we start the show up with Jey Uso, the main event player, Main event, Jey Uso. He's in the ring. He reminds us that he's the right-hand man. Main event, Jey Uso. Talks about his brother Jimmy last week and disrespecting the head of the table. So it's time to handle some family business. So with that in mind, the epic music of the Universal Champion Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief, along with "My Name is Paul Heyman," and comes out as always with him. So as always, it takes him like 25 minutes to get to the ring because he's it's like the Undertaker. When remember when Taker used to come out, took him like 30 minutes to get to the ring, and then have like maybe a 15-20 minute match. So basically, you're waiting for him to enter, and in about an hour, Taker's done. Come on. Get in the fucking ring, Ron. Time is money. Let's go. I got things to do. I got Wednesday. Come on. Get the ring. Anyway, so Roman finally gets in the ring. So, just waiting, just walking around the ring, and gets the mic from Paulie. Then he says, we got to clear up some problems, and one of them is being Jimmy. But first, before they get, we're going to address the elephant in the room, Cesaro. So Roman says he likes Cesaro, respects him as a top-tier talent, one of the best wrestlers in the whole world. I beg differ with that, but it is what it is. Roman, he says he's so much more than just a wrestler. He said Paul inflated his ego nicely, and with everything Roman does, there's no way Cesaro can do that. He says WWE doesn't want Cesaro in his place. Fox doesn't want that because he'll lose a lot of ratings. He says Cesaro has never had a World Heavyweight title match, and Roman has had 39. So, Roman, the facial expression is kind of like 39, dude. No, it is what it is. Jimmy, and then on cue, Jimmy Uso comes out, and he's out there and wants to talk with them. All you can hear is the Chief yapping while his brother stands there acting like his bitch. So Jay takes exception to it. Well, Jimmy offers him a spot on his team, especially since Roman might not make it past Cesaro. So Jay asks his brother to show some respect to the Tribal Chief and the family. Roman questions how all about family Jimmy is, because if he is, it's all about Roman because of everything he's done. Jimmy says Roman is the family, but not all it. So Roman's like, whoa, hold up a second here, let's back up. So he asks Jimmy again if he doesn't think Roman can beat Cesaro. Mm-hmm. Points right to the point right there. Wants to guess Jimmy can though, right? So Jimmy says no, but he and Jay can as a team. Then he said, him and Jay win the tag team belts, and Roman loses his belt. Aren't they the Chiefs then? Possibly. So Roman gets pissed, starts running down his accolades, like we need to know that, his responsibilities and shit like that. Says Jimmy could never carry the weight he does. So Roman backs up a little bit. Says Jimmy does. Says Jimmy does think he can do what Roman does. That Jimmy can be the man around here. So he's like, prove it. Represent like I do. Take the title and then defend it against Cesaro. So Roman's like, show us you can beat Cesaro. So Jimmy's like, okay, Cesaro, get your ass out here. So he challenges Cesaro to a match for later on. Then he asks Roman if that was good, and comes out in his suit on the ramp with a mic. So, of course, being Cesaro, he accepts Jimmy's challenge. Then he addresses Roman, says he's going to beat Jimmy tonight, then beat Roman for the title on Sunday. And that's pretty much it. That was the segment. That's it. So, in the main event, we're going to see Jimmy Uso and Cesaro one-on-one. And see if Jimmy, can be a man of his word. He can beat Cesaro for, look like an idiot. But it is what it is. I love the storytelling in this whole thing, this whole storyline with the Usos. I love it. Ever since Hell in a Cell, when it originally started, and all the way up to now, with with Jimmy coming back, I love it. I can only imagine what's going to happen on Sunday with the Bloodline and with Roman and Jimmy and Jay and Cesaro, of course. That's that. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars, and we will move on from there. And that's that. All right. How much time am I in? 51. Okay, we're good. All right. In the back, we see Tamina and Natalya up as we get ready for our Smackdown women's tag team belts. Nia, Michael, Jax, and Shayna Baszler with Reggie taking on, and that's $9 million. This is what it is. Max, not great, but it is what it is. So it starts up with Tamina and Nia, the big fat bitches. Reggie gets on the apron and allowing Nia to take over. Starts beating Tamina. Shayna tags Tamina, fights her, and hands to Natalya, who is a drop kick on Shayna. And then Tamina comes back in for an assisted clothesline. Then they start isolating Shayna with some double team moves. We get an assisted Samoan drop to Shayna, but then Reggie distracts the ref. So the ref's like, Reggie, damn it, you are out of here. So kicks him out. Well, on the outside, Tamina gets Samoan drop. Well, in the ring, Shayna seated knee strike to Natalya for a near fall. As we go to break, we come back. Natalya gets slammed and eats a running drop. As we see Tamina still on the side, not even on the ring apron. So they're beating like living Jesus out of Nia. And then Nia comes in. She holds the tie up for a running knee from Shayna. And then Tamina comes in. She picks up Shayna, slams her onto Nia while Nia was covering Natalya. And then she gets the hot tag. Excuse me. Let me just come back. Tamina avoids some offense by Shayna. Hits a crossbody, which kind of looked, didn't look that great. Shayna gets a hold of the leg while Tamina's on the second rope, but Tamina knocks her down. She gets up top, but Shayna intercepts with a kick. Tags Nia Jax. Jax goes to the rope, and it's a super flex. Tamina fights free with some headbutts. And then Shayna and Natalya start fighting on the outside. Natalya with a German suplex on the floor that was right near the barricade. Ooh, that would have been really bad. On the outside, long drop Natalya, but comes in, hits the superfly splash on Nia. 1, 2, 3. We have new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions in Natalya and Tamina. Finally, we have Tamina and Tamina. Nia and Shayna are done as tag team champions, and a pretty decent match. Not great. I gave it 2 stars. Afterwards, Kayla gets in the ring to interview the new champs. Natalya's crying. Says this is for anyone who's had a dream and thought it passed them by. Tamina thanks Natalya for believing in her. Thanks her family as well. That was nice. Then they hold up the belts and we get super pyro going off. I mean, a lot of pyro went off, which is kind of strange to see on SmackDown, but it is what it is. But yeah, so we have new champs in Natalya and Tamina. I would have done this at the pay-per-view. So I don't know if it's going to be a rematch on the pay-per-view or it's going to be next week on SmackDown. But it looks like I think Natalya and Tamina are going to hold the belts for a while. Because I think Shayna and Nia are going to eventually break up and have meaningless matches every fucking week. You know, just bury Shayna even more, why don't you? Idiots. And that's that. So, congratulations to Natalya and Tamina. And hopefully they hold it for time. I would say the next challengers up for them will probably be Brooke and Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose. Probably I think they'll be the number one contenders. I really don't want to see the Riot Squad. I mean, they're boring. That's basically your tag team, your women's tag team division. Those three teams, besides Nia and Shayna. That's it. Unless the Natalya and Tamina for a while, and then maybe at SummerSlam, that rumor that's been going around, the Bella Sluts might come back for SummerSlam, beat Natalya and Tamina at SummerSlam to win the women's tag team belts, and then 3 years. I don't know. That's all I got to say about that. So we'll see what happens with the champs as we roll on, and that's it. All right, we go to break. We come back. We see his commander-in-chief, Commander Aziz. And he's going to be getting the Nigerian Medal of Honor. Big achievement for Dabo Cabo, even though he's not Nigerian. So yeah, he's getting this fake medal of honor for his heroics and shit like that. It is what it is. That's that. All right, back. Yeah, he knows. I don't give a shit. We're in the back with my name is Paul Heyman walking to Roman Reigns' dressing room. Kayla intercepts him, and Paul's like, "Oh shit, dude!" Almost had a heart attack. Bid. We're already lost New Jack. We don't need to lose Paul Heyman now. So anyway, ask him about the dynamic of the Usos becoming champions while Roman loses. So Heyman's like, I'm not answering. I don't, and he says he doesn't know if Jimmy can beat Cesaro tonight, but he does know that on Sunday he can and will defeat Cesaro. I think Roman will win. I think Jimmy's gonna join up with his brother and Roman to form the bloodline and continue this monster story right now. Besides Kenny and the belt, and and in AEW holding 4 belts. That's the only thing that's the 2 big headlines in wrestling right now. Kenny with 4 belts, even though it's 3, but it's 4. And you got the Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso storyline on SmackDown, which is the only thing on SmackDown. The good thing in the WWE right now, that storyline, and it's the storyline. Great storytelling by Roman, Jimmy, and Jey, and Paul. Mwah! Just love it. I wish this happened 3 years ago. Not even 5. I wish this happened in 2015, 2016. When everybody hated Roman. Remember where we all hated Roman back in 2015, 2016 when he won the Royal of the fucking building. Right then and there, they should have freaking turned him right there. But Vince, being a dumb fucking snell bastard, didn't give us what we want. And from there, we just fucking hated fucking Roman like we hated Cena. And then sadly when Roman announced he got leukemia, everyone was like, "Oh, we love Roman. We're sorry, Roman. We love you. Get better." That's it. And when he came back, he won the Universal title, and everybody was like, "Yeah, Roman Reigns, yeah!" But he was still a face. And then then when he left, doing this fucking virus, he was gone for 5 months. And then he came back at SummerSlam to win the belt from the Fiend. And then, freaking almost a year later, he's the fucking greatest thing since sliced bread. Great storyline. It is what it is. All right, that's that. All right, we'll get to the chat in a little bit. I just want to finish this off, and then we'll get to chat. But keep leaving comments in chat, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Okay? Thank you very much. Sorry. So what happens with Jimmy and Cesaro later on, and if Jimmy can beat Cesaro, and then we'll see on Sunday if Roman, like Paul Heyman said, can and will defeat Cesaro. Match storytelling, but we'll see what happens. Like especially with with Roman and Jay and everybody else. And that's that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And a giant podium in the ring, and Commander Aziz on top of the podium. He's like freaking 14 feet tall. And freaking Apollo Crews, the Intercontinental Champion, next to him. Man. Big man in a big world. Here's what it is. So we get to this weird freaking Medal of Honor ceremony. So he starts talking about presenting Commander and how Commander is wanting down the mat coming after his title. With his help, he's brought glory to the title and honor to Nigeria. There's no end in sight to my lane. I am Nigerian, but I am really not from Nigeria. I'm just doing a Nigerian accent. He's not Nigeria. Apollo Crews is not from Nigeria. We all know that. He's from the Uha Nation. If you follow PWG back in the day, that's what his name was back in the day. It's what it is. So anyway, he says there's no end in sight to his reign. That might be the IC champion for life. So he shows up the medal. Then he makes Commander Aziz bend down so he can place it around his neck. And he has to go. And then we see Big E appear on the Titantron. He says Apollo hasn't gotten rid of him just yet. Calls this the biggest sham since Macklemore won Best Rap Album. I beg to differ there, Big E. This sham since the 2021 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominations. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a rant on that maybe tomorrow. Or I think maybe I'll hold off on to it on. I'm gonna hold off to it on Sunday because the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The people that is in this year, besides Randy Rhoads, the greatest guitarist of all time, next to Eddie Van Halen. But Randy Rhoads is going in the Hall of Fame. Great. Okay, that's the only thing about the class of 2021 or 2022 or whatever. It's this year or next year, whatever. That's the only thing I actually like about that, about the announcement of the people going in this year. Randy Rhoads, that's it, and the Foo Fighters. That's it. Other than that, I mean, you got Tina Turner. Whatever, Turner. The Go-Go's. Whatever. Jay-Z. He's not rock and roll. Great rapper, but not rock and roll. Who else? I forget who else, but I mean, it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why are they putting in people like Jay-Z? No offense to Jay-Z and people that love Jay-Z. I mean, but why Jay-Z? But I mean, the Go-Go's are okay, not rock and roll, but they pay the they were one of those girl bands from the 80s, like like the Runaways, and then the Bangles, female fronted bands back in the 80s, and when glam metal started, you had Vixen, among others. I think that's the only one, but it's chicks, Poison. It is, but I'm okay with, with Ike Turner, beating her ass and everything. She had a long career, so I'm okay with Tina Turner getting Foo Fighters. I'm okay with, because it's been, coming off of the sad death of Kurt Cobain. Dave Grohl, made a band. Is pretty successful. So I'm okay with the Foo Fighters getting in, but still, Judas Priest not in, Iron Maiden not in. Why? Rage Against the Machine not in. They were nominated, not in. Iron Maiden nominated this year, not in. Judas Priest nominated last year, this year not in. Why? You have to put people like Jay-Z in it? Put nobodies in that are not even rock and roll? That's why I hate the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's why we call it the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame. You got dumb people that should not even be in that thing. Most R&B rap. Why don't you take a Hall of Fame of that? Really? It's just mind-boggling. And Gene Simmons went on. I mean, I don't know if he said in an interview that it's a shame that it's not in the Hall of Fame. I agree, because it took so long for Kiss to get in the fucking Hall of Fame. Black Sabbath's in the Hall of Fame, but Ozzy's not. By himself, Ozzy. It's fucking sad. It's fucking sad. That's why I don't give two shits about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And if I ever went to Cleveland and go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'll tell you right now, I will piss on the ground. I will piss on the floor of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Because it's a joke. How many more years are we going to wait for Judas Priest to get in? We're going to wait for Rob Halford and, the band to die? Is it going to take, a member dying? They're all in their 60s and 70s now. Same thing with Iron Maiden. Most of those guys are in their 60s now. We're close to 70. Is it gonna take for Bruce Dickinson to die, or Steve Harris to die, or Adrian Young to die, or Nico to die, to finally put him in? I mean, what's it gonna take to put Rage Against the Machine in? I mean, whoever runs the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the nomination committee. Whew, that's a new word. Whoever runs the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the nomination committee. I can't even say it. Nomination committee. Say that fast. Needs to be. I don't know. They need to listen to like Guar or something like that. This is some heavy metal. I mean, really. Judas Priest should be in. Iron Man definitely should be in. Ozzy should be in, definitely. Black Label Society should be in. I mean, it's been 20-some years since the first album by Black Label. I mean, Pantera should be in. They've been around for like 20-some years since the first album, since Cowboys from Hell came out. Pantera should be going in soon. Poison could go into the Hall of Fame. Def Leppard's finally in the Hall of Fame, thank God. I think Bon Jovi's in. I don't know about Duran, but all the 80s and 90s metal bands or metal, artists, not even all in the Hall of Fame. Most of them are not. Sad. But it is what it is. And that's that. I don't know why I went on a tangent with the Hall of Fame, but it is what it is. Oh, it's talking about Big E and Macklemore winning the album. It's even worse than freaking Jethro Tull beating out Metallica. I think at the 1988 Grammys. And the Grammys are shit too. I mean, go look at my Grammys rank for this year. The botchery that was. Now, Metallica's been screwed at the Grammys. I mean, they lost to Jethro Tull, and then when they performed with Lady Gaga, they did Moth into a Flame, you could barely hear James Hetfield's microphone. It wasn't even on. And I think they screwed Green Day at the fucking thing, too. Sorry, I'm getting tired. But it is what it is. So anyway, he talks about Macklemore, this whole ceremony being the biggest sham since Macklemore won Best Rap Album. Biggie says that Apollo still has to feel the power. And then out of nowhere comes the biggest conspiracy theorist, Sami Zayn. He says this was a decent award ceremony, but Apollo says, "What are you doing out here? Get the hell out of here." Sami says he wants his title back. Not right now. And then out of nowhere, big KO, Kevin Owens comes out without no mic. Chases Sami into the ring. He's jumped by Apollo and Commander Aziz. And then Big E comes back. And it's about to get beat up by Commander Aziz. It's about to hit the Nigerian nail, but he ducked, sends him over the top. And then Kevin Owens hits everywhere with super kicks. Sami jumps in, attacks Kevin, but runs into a stunner. Big E with the big ending to Kevin. Tries one on Apollo, but Commander Aziz pulls him out of the ring. And then Big E and Apollo Crews starts yelling at each other. It's like, this ain't over, this is that. It's like, that's my belt. And that was it. So the revolving door of people out shuts. And we'll see what happens with that. And I'll get to that later. So this segment was all right. I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's that. Get a video recap of Dominic Mysterio pinning Dolph Ziggler last week. And like I said, we're going to get in just a second Rey Mysterio and Dolph Ziggler. It was supposed to be last week, but Dom was like, I'll take this. They're making fun of me. I'll take this. He wants to stand up for his honor and everything. So we'll see what happens with that. So we go to break. We come back. We get to the match. Dolph Ziggler with Bobby Roode takes on Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka. And his son Dominic. Match was all right. Nothing great. They tie up. They hit the corner and they break. And they break. They do it again. Rey with the go behind. Ziggy gets the ropes, forcing a break because he's got 5. Ziggy with a go behind. then locks in a side headlock. Goes off the ropes, shoulder tackle from Ziggy. Then another side headlock. They go off the ropes again. Ziggy hits another shoulder block and then talks some shit to Ray. Ray's out of the ring, then hits the face first baseline slash on Ziggy on the outside. Go to come back. He'll come back during break, actually. Circle over Ray in the corner. Ray fights back with some right hands. Hits the ropes, but eats the mat, trying a springboard cross body. Then Ziggy tears at the eyes, then with inside out throw, which looked like a very sloppy reverse exploder suplex. At the leg of Ziggy, but runs into a back elbow. Ziggy works a modified bow and arrow, but runs into a kick in the corner. Ray then hits a modified tornado DDT as both men down. Then they get back up. Ray with a shoulder block from the apron gets caught on the top rope with a right from Ziggy. They go up top. Ziggy wants a superplex, but Ray knocks him down with some strikes. See the senton splash. And he goes to work with his usual hits the buzzsaw kick for a near fall, and then a drop kick. Tries to go for the 619, but Ziggy avoided it, and hits the famouser for a near fall. Then he looks for the super kick. Ray avoids it, kick leg, wants the 619, but runs into a super kick by Ziggy. He gets, and then Ziggy slams Ray and tells the ref, "It is over." Goes for another slam, but Ray counts into a 1925 roll-up. 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio picks up the win. And he beats Ziggy. Kind of a corny finish, but it is what it is. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's that. Decent match, you know. Ray and Ziggy put on a pretty decent match. And kind of sucks that Ziggy lost, because now it gives the Mysterios momentum going into the pay-per-view. And we'll see what happens on Sunday if Ray and Dominic can become the first ever WWE Father-Son tag team titles of all time, but the first WWE tag team for Father-Son tag team titles. I think they might win it, but we'll see. And that's that. So like I said, 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. And we'll move on from there. Yeah. That's that. All right, we're going to get to the chat in just a second. But first, we get to Megan Moran in the back. She talks with Cesaro. Cesaro says getting the title shot means the world to him. A lot of people, when he was growing up in Switzerland, thought he was nuts, but he always had an internal voice telling him he could. He's not like Roman, walking around demanding acknowledgement. He's trying to earn it. And as far as Jimmy goes, he's not overlooking him. And come Sunday, he knows he can win the belt and earn the right to be acknowledged as Universal Champion. So basically, he cut a little engine that could promo. It's like, I could do it. Kind of well, it was a pretty decent promo, but you know, you had to go the little engine that could route. You could have, Cesaro should have said, finally I'm getting a world title shot after so and so amount of years being overlooked and overused and underutilized and underbooked, so shit like that. He could have mentioned like I won the first giant battle royale. I was on top of the world, and then bring up some accomplishments. You got pushed down the drain. Then you had a corny best of 7 series with Cesaro that ended in a fucking tie. In obscurity, they put you together with Cesaro, which was the greatest thing since sliced bread, with The Bar, multiple-time tag team champions. It was the greatest thing for Cesaro. Then they broke him up for some odd reason. And back to the go. Could have been an Intercontinental champion. Could have been United States champion multiple signs probably. They put him with Shinsuke, win the tag belts. Thought that was going to be something good for Cesaro. And then they kind of said, well, after Cesaro, they lost the belts, I think, to the New Day or the Street Profits. Cesaro, I don't know. We didn't know what was going to happen with Cesaro. And then now Cesaro, is in a world title match. Had his WrestleMania moment with Seth Rollins, beat him at WrestleMania. I still think that feud is still going on, but who knows? And now he's in a world match that, he's not going to win, but who knows? And that's all I got to say about that. And we move on from there. So from Cesaro, I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, next bit, I'll go back to that. All right, we go back to the movies. Bianca Belair, she's going to play with her hair. She's a SmackDown Women's Champion. She plays with her hair. That's fake. Bianca Belair. All right, so before she speaks, we had a segment with Kayla and the Mysterios. Ray says he's ready to make history with his son, and then Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler come in. Ziggler reminds Dominic doesn't belong in this. Bob says Daddy got out for good. He says you can call me all the names you want. Make me baby champ. Okay? And then Bruce kind of laughing at it, baby champ, really, dude? Come on. So it is what it is. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. So we'll see if Dominic, can I think be the youngest person to ever win the tag team belts or a tag team title. I think. I'm not sure on that. I have to look that up because Dominic might be the youngest person to win the tag team belts. I could be wrong, but we'll see. But we'll see what happens with that. All right. Before we get to Bianca Belair and getting near the end of the video, let's go to a little bit of chat. Still got some people watching at 2:54 in the morning. Go to bed, people. Alejandro Classa says, will you make predictions tomorrow? Yes, I will. On TGC 196. So hit the bell and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to TGC Reborn. Link down below. Link to the channel down below. Don't forget to hit the bell and tell your friends about it. That's that. All right. I think this is a newcomer. I don't know if it's a troll, but it is what it is. Alceo Wolf. Unless it's a play off words or whatever, but Alceo Wolf. Say it fast. You sounds weird. He says, hi, bro. He was supposed to say, hey, bro, but it's H-Y, bro. No points for a grammatical error, but it is what it is. So, how you doing? Thanks for coming. What's that? All right, Big Ben Bittner in the chat says, hey, what's up? How you doing, Ben? It is what it is. And thank you for watching. And that's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's get back to SmackDown and check mode for a little bit. Because it's getting really late here in the Northeast. I got to get up early in the morning. Not early in the morning. I want to try to get up by 10, maybe close to 11 o'clock. I have my breakfast, feed my cat, and then get dressed and go out. Go see my parents, and that's that. I don't have a long day, but I want to have lunch with the parents just to chill and watch the Met game, have lunch, maybe go shopping with my parents if they go shopping tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. And then I'm just going to enjoy my Sunday, watch Backlash, and hopefully by Monday, Rose is back. But that's up in the air as of right now. She may come back Monday, or who knows. I'm not going to get into it, but possibly she may be having to extend her her time in Florida. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, we go to the ring. Bianca Belair's in have Mitchell in the ring with her. Why? Why have Michael Cole in the ring? Why? He's boring. Bianca Belair should have just took her freaking whip, her hair whip, bam, right in the fucking face. Fuck Michael Cole. That's all I gotta say about that. And if you like him too, well, fuck you too. Anyway, so he's in there, and he says he can't believe it's been 4 weeks since Bianca won the belt. Then title against Bayley. Bianca says people have been doubting her whole life, but wants to know where Bayley is. So then we get a recap of what happened last week when Bayley left Bianca laying in the ring after her beatdown, almost ripped her freaking ear off, tried off her ear. Ugh, that was sick. Then we hear the laughter of Bayley. She's in the back. She says she's ISLA. Because that's out here right now, so I can show you my braid. Bayley's like, I'm not going out there. I'm not even in the building right now. I'm via satellite. And starts mocking Bianca's intelligence if she thinks she will be getting close to her the match Monday. Bianca warns her that this will be the quickest victory ever for her. I don't think it's going to be that quick, but it is what it is. Bayley starts laughing again, and but still, I'm kind of getting annoyed with her laughing. It's not funny at all. It's not like a final boss laugh, And by the way, I got to the final boss in fucking Resident Evil Village. Oh shit! Good thing I maxed out on my ammo and my weapons. Good lord, fucking hard as fuck. And even if it's hard, you could have the the upgrade or the thing you get from the Duke if you buy like food and shit. You get a thing that says damage goes down permanently or something like that. You still can die even if you block. So like getting that fucking quirk. What it is. But if you have high the high-powered Magnum or the high-powered semi-automatic or the shotgun, you can do pretty damn good damage, and a high-powered sniper rifle. But like I said, if you want to beat that game, you need a lot of ammo, a lot of money, good aim. Because my aim sucks, but it is what it is. A lot of ammo, you gotta upgrade everything as much as you can. Because I see speedrunners that are doing this. I mean, beating it in like under 2 hours. It's shocking. I don't know how you can beat it in 2 hours, unless you have a fucking cheat code, which I think most of these speedrunners have. But it is what it is. It took me total time. It took me about under 10 hours total. And I got new gut. Yeah. Yeah, but the ending of that game, a lot of questions need to be answered for that game, especially with the end. There's supposed to be a new Resident Evil game coming out, not Resident Evil 9, but a new a side game, and then maybe next year, get all these questions answered. We'll see. And that's that. All right. So where was I? Yeah. So Bianca brings up that Bayley got tossed down the ramp at WrestleMania by the Bella sluts. She was in the main event, winning the belt. Bayley says in her past she was just like Bianca, sequins and ponytail, looking for attention, but that fairy tale and suddenly she'll make sure because a fairy tale ends really badly. That was pretty good. Not bad. So we'll see what happens on Sunday with Bianca and Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title. And I think, it's obvious Bianca's going to beat Bayley. She's in her first title defense. Come on now. So Bianca's going to beat Bayley. And I think next up for Bianca will probably be either Carmella or maybe, well, we didn't see her tonight. She was supposed to do, they said, Mia Yim or Reckoning or whatever she's going to be. Even though they're saying Carmella and Mia Yim are going to start a feud. So that might happen after Backlash, I think. But I think Bianca will win. Her next challenger will probably be either one of those two, Carmella or Mia Yim. So I don't know who else could be. It's not going to be Bayley again. So I don't want to see a rematch at Money in the Bank with the June pay-per-view. I don't want to see that. And I think they're going to have a women's SmackDown Money in the Bank. Hopefully, we haven't seen it since WrestleMania. Hopefully, the Bank at Money in the Bank enters the Money in the Bank ladder match, wins the Money in the Bank ladder match, and then cashes in on Bianca. Probably at SummerSlam or maybe somewhere before the end of the year. I think Sasha might get that belt back for the sixth time. Raw Women's Champion. That's that. And we move on from there. Do we have anything else in the chat? No, that's it. Okay. I think everybody's in bed right now. So that is what it is. I'm going to be going to bed soon. All right. How much time? A minute and a half. Hour and a half. Hour and a half. All right. We're getting there. We're getting close. We're almost done. All right. We get to we'll go to the back. Baron Corbin getting for his match with Shinsuke Nakamura coming up. I think you know how this ends. So we get to the match. Match was horrible. They hit the corner before Corbin lands a knee to the body. Shinsuke lands a knee to counter a suplex. Then hits the wheel kick to face. Corbin avoids the corner of Rush. Runs into a kick, but lands a right hand. Then the usual crappy, boring Baron Corbin offense. Gets a crucifix elbow. Rolls up Shinsuke for a near fall. They run the ropes. Shinsuke lands a dust kick to the chest. And then Corbin goes under the bottom rope. Tries the clothesline, but not for Shinsuke counters with a flying armbar. Switches to the triangle choke, but somehow Corbin rolls his shoulders. So once again, Shinsuke loses. He fucking jobs. Why? So Baron Corbin gets the win match. I didn't give two craps about. Gave it 2 out of 5 stars. Like I said, can the WWE just release Asuka? Can they release Shinsuke? I can only imagine what they're gonna do to Io Shirai when she gets sent up to the main roster. Fucking sad. That's why Kyrie's gone. The 2 concussions she got thanks to Nia Jax. Good job, Vince, you fucking asshole. And they're doing the same thing with Asuka. They're semi-burying her. She's just joining Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, Lana, and Naomi in catering pretty soon. There's really no... And that's it, unless Becky comes back by the end of the year. Who knows at this point when Becky's coming back? I'm hoping SummerSlam, but who knows? Who knows right now? She's home with her kid, just staying at home while this week. But I think he just took the week off or whatever. be with the kid. That's fine and dandy. But, we kind of miss you here. We'll see what happens. So, yeah. Anyways, just release fucking Shinsuke. Let him go back to New Japan. Or possibly go to AEW. Who knows? And that's all I gotta say about that. So, fuck the WWE. And that's it. Alright, I gotta get this comment off. Sorry about that. If I can get it off. That's what she said. If I can get it off. Alright, Shinsuke at the ring. He saw celebrating. He puts his crown on. But Shinsuke comes in with a kick to the head. And then the Kid Sasha, which knocked the crown off. Shinsuke still, he takes the crown on his head. And he leaves. We're doing this again with a fake crown. Because, it's been like, 2 years since freaking Corbin won the King of the Ring? Come on now. They're going to start doing this again. It's like, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin at Backlash. The winner gets the crown. What the damn do? So see who is the real king of the WWE. Here's the thing. Why don't you just bring back the King of the Ring and have a new king? It's an idea, Vin. Bring back the King of the Ring. But as a pay-per-view, not as a fucking event on Smackdown or Raw. Fuck that shit. So yeah. It looks like Shinsuke and Baron Corbin fighting over the fucking fake crown about I know. I thought they were gonna do something like, what's his name? Xavier Woods was talking about being King of the Ring. I was thinking, maybe maybe they're actually gonna have the King of the Ring this year, and put Xavier Woods in it. Put Baron Corbin in it. He can defend King of the Ring, King of the Ring crown or whatever. Have a tournament, and then in the finals, the winner. Either the winner of the tournament faces Baron Corbin the same night, and the winner of that match is the King of the Ring. That's an idea. Have Baron Corbin defend the King of the Ring crown. Page out of that old pedophile Federation XWF book, with the King of the XWF thing. Which I supposedly won. I don't know how I won, but it is what it is. That Fed can go to hell. Excuse me. But yeah, why don't you have something like that? God damn, hold on 1 second. Cheers, motherfuckers. This break has been sponsored by Rockstar Punched. I'll punch you. This shit is lethal. It's good. It's not like an energy drink. It's just like fruit punch. Not even with a kick. Kind of like Monster. Like if you get like Pipeline Punch, the side, the brand names like Pipeline Punch, Mango Madness. They have another one. I forgot the name of it. Pacific Punch, I think it's called. I should have got one. There's yesterday when I went to shopping, I didn't get it. I had enough money to get it, but next time I go shopping, I'll go get it. See if they have any more of these. Because when I got it, it was like 4 left, and I got 2 of them. I had one Thursday and I had one tonight because I wanted to stay awake for a little bit, but I'm starting to feel really tired, so not helping me stay up that much that I wanted to stay up all night, but hide. Thank you. That's that. So yeah, looks like we're gonna get a Shinsuke Nakamura, Baron Corbin feud, a fucking fake crown. As long as Shinsuke wins it, I personally don't care. So if hopefully they have Shinsuke win this little thing over the fucking crown, so he can be the self-proclaimed king of strong style. Or whatever you want to do with that. But they really should bring back the King in the Ring as a pay-per-view. Just saying. But we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. All right, we go to the back where we have Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz. Ooh, they're in the authorities office, Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville, complaining about being interrupted by Sami Zayn, Big E, and Kevin Owens. Adam's trying to figure out which of them Apollo should defend the belt this week. So Sonya Deville, being the evil authority, she mentions Adam might make him face all of them, and Adam's like, that's a good idea. So he tells all that next week you will defend the Continental title against Sami Zayn, Big E, and Kevin Owens in a fatal 4-way. So Apollo's like, damn! Now he doesn't like it. Commander Aziz doesn't like it. On free TV this week. I mean, you can't put the Intercontinental title on a pay-per-view. Besides WrestleMania. That's what I gotta say about that. This should have just said, oh, on Sunday you're gonna defend the IC belt in a fatal 4-way at Backlash. So we don't have to get something on Friday, next Friday. But I guess I'm gonna get the Intercontinental title on Fox next week, and we'll see what happens with that. Afterwards, after they make the match, Adam Pearce tells Sonya, "Do not undermine me in front of the superstars." Ooh. So that situation continue on. The battle of the authority figures, if you will, and Sonya Deville. What's going to happen with that? I don't know. But yeah, fatal 4-way next week for the IC belt. And Apollo's got a 25% chance of winning. It is what it is. I could see probably Big winning the belt back. I'd love for Kevin Intercontinental title for I think the third or fourth time. That's it. I don't think they will give it to him, but it is what it is. Sami Zayn won't win it. I don't think he's going to win it back. So probably going to be Big E winning it back. But we'll see. We shall see what happens. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars, and we move on. All right, got my good buddy Andre Corbeil in the chat, since it's 12 o'clock in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So what's up, my Canadian brother from the north? It is what it is, and that's that. Thank you for chiming in. That's that. All right. After that, we see Jimmy Uso walking in the back, getting ready for his match with Cesaro, which is coming up after the break. But first, we see Shinsuke Nakamura looking in there and bearing Corbin's crown. So like I said, that's gonna lead into something where they battle over the crown. Just like I said, stupid. It's a stupid fucking feud. It is what, as long as Shinsuke wins it. Let him be the self-proclaimed, win the crown. He comes out with the crown and a cape as the true king of strong style. And hopefully, if they do have him do that, push the fucking guy, give him the Intercontinental title again, or thrust him. I would say put him at Roman, but because really, Roman beat him up, but I don't think we didn't see, Shinsuke get his revenge or anything. So why don't you put Shinsuke in a program with Roman? Not that he's gonna win the title or anything, but do something with Shinsuke. Let him fucking lose every fucking week. It's fucking stupid. It is what it is. That's that. All right, before we get to the main event, story time. No, not with Adam Cole, baby. I wish it was, but it is what it is. It's another story from Aleister Black. So this week, he says, man is born worthless, but can find meaning in overcoming the cruelties of life. And then the next chapter begins. It's called The Lesson. He says he's a cruel man because others have deemed it so. He's cut from steel while we're made from dirt. He saw greatness and chose it while others chose mediocrity. It's easier to sit and accept than to stand and fight. He could help us, teach us this lesson, but not going to do it because we're spectators, not participants, and that's it. So more cool animation, which is awesome. And liking this, like, I guess you could call it a prophet, if you will, because he's taught the Dark Father and shit, or the All Father, whatever it is. I don't know if somebody's gonna be that character, or he's just gonna, be this mysterious prophet-like character, or whatever his gimmick is right now. I don't know what it is, but we'll see what happens with that. I don't know when he's gonna comeback match, hopefully soon. So hopefully, with this character, they can push Aleister to the moon. Maybe have him go against Roman. You need challenges for Roman right now. If it's not Aleister Black, it could be Shinsuke. Then again, and it could be Aleister Black. Who knows? Who knows at this point? Somebody's got to be the savior of SmackDown. I don't know who it might be. Seth Rollins. Who knows at this point? I don't know. But I'm digging the little character, and we'll see what happens with that when his debut will be. And speaking of Aleister Black, was reported yesterday that Selena Vega, his wife, the Trinidad, whatever you want to call her, Selena Vega, is coming back to the WWE. Why? I mean, you dissed the company. You said you're all in favor of unionization, and then your Twitch goes bye-bye. She's still on Twitch. But not, WWE, doesn't want to do Twitch, but she's still doing Twitch. Basically ran down the company, kind of, and they released her I thought she was gonna do some good stuff with her and Andrade. They released Andrade, and Andrade might be going to AEW pretty soon. Just saying, because they want to hype that thing up with him and Kenny coming up in August at Triple Mania for the AAA Mega Championship. So why not have him? Why not have Andrade, go sign with AEW, and then you start the program with Kenny. Have the match at Triple Mania. Kenny will probably win, and then the rematch you can put on Dynamite. That'll get a lot of ratings. But we'll see, and that's that. So Selena Vega's coming back, hopefully on better terms this time. And we'll see what's going to happen with her. She filmed some stuff at the Performance Center. I don't know what she did. So who knows what's going to happen with Selena Vega. But I would have Selena Vega come back and be with her husband, Aleister Black. Be a manager. That's what I would do. Have Aleister Black be just like Prophet or whatever his gimmick's going to be, and have Selena Vega just be there as his manager. Kind of like comes out like a nun or something. I don't know. Like a dark nun or something. I really don't know. It's 1:15 in Canada. Well, 1:21 in Canada, if you want to know. It is what it is. So go to bed, Andre. Just kidding. Or if you're having if you're up with a late night beverage, or you're watching some TV, porn, I don't know, whatever you're doing in Canada at this point. I don't know how the weather is in Canada, in Calgary right now. It was almost 80 here today. Felt like 80. Nice and sunny. Warm. Felt good. Nice spring day. And that's pretty much it. All right. So where was I? So we'll see what happens with Aleister Black, and later on we'll see what happens with Selena Vega. What's going to happen with her when she's coming back? I would put her on SmackDown because we need people for SmackDown. Need challengers for Selena Vega. Challengers for Belair. So I would bring back Selena Vega either as Aleister Black's manager or just have her just come back to be in the women's division. Her and Bianca could put on a pretty good match, I would think, but we'll see. And that's it. All right, that's it. We're near the end. We're near the end of this video, and it's just about 2 hours. I really didn't want to make 2 hours because my last video was 2 hours. So hopefully I have enough time getting closer to when my time renews on June 2nd. So I'm gonna try to cut this short, but it is what it is. I think I don't have enough time, but all right. So the show, the main event, Jimmy Uso and Cesaro. Jimmy's in the back at the gorilla position with Kayla. Says he expected his first match back to be tagging with his hair and had to watch Jay do all the work while Roman took all the credit. He asked what's better than them being tag team champions while Roman is Universal Champion, but Roman has to stay out of their way. Roman wants to see what he can do against Cesaro. Well, let's find out. So that's that. I like this shirt, Nobody's Bitch, which you can now buy on www.shop.com. I might get it. I don't know. It's a cool shirt, but just says Nobody's Bitch. You know, imagine going into work wearing that shirt. Oh boy, your boss will kick your ass. Take that shirt off. No, boss. I'm nobody's bitch. You're fired. Go home. So, I advise you, if you get that shirt and you go into work, you better be ready to get a tongue lashing from your boss. But it is what it is. I don't wear wrestling shirts when I go to work, so But I wear casual clothes. Sometimes I wear a nice dress down shirt and jeans, and either jeans or khakis. When I go to I work music, so I don't have to. It's not like a 9-to-5 job where you have to wear a suit and tie, shit like that. Been there, done that. It is what it is. That's that. Anyway, so we're gonna find out what's gonna happen with Jimmy Cesaro, but first we get Pat McAfee and Mitchell Cole running down the card for the pay-per-view on Sunday. Then Cesaro makes his way out. We get to the Jimmy Uso and Cesaro. Let me just my notes. My notes kind of froze, but I'm gonna get it anyway. So they tie up. Cesaro escapes an arm wringer, lands a drop kick. Jimmy gets a side headlock. Oops. Okay, I missed it. I think I'm there first because I want to save a little time, if I can, if you will. They go back and forth and come back, and Cesaro's in control. Trying to get. Cesaro's in control. They go back and forth again, and Cesaro looks like he has the match won. Or actually, Jimmy had the match in hand, and then Roman comes out. Roman comes out, causing disqualification. Causing disqualification. Because Roman Cesaro on the outside. So Cesaro wins by disqualification. Match was alright. Gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Kind of a clean ending to a good match, but it is what it is. Should have had Cesaro beat Jimmy clean, but it is what it is. But he had a further storyline, which is alright. Afterwards, Jimmy had the match won. What are you doing? Then Roman tosses Cesaro over the announce table. Said he didn't hit Michael Cole. Damn. Roman asks if anyone cares if Jimmy can beat Cesaro. And he goes up the ramp with Roman saying it's always about you. It's this and that. It's about the big money. And Roman's like, it's all about the big money matches. And this is how we put food on our table and this and that. And they continue to go, to argue. While in the Cesaro starts beating the crap out of Jey Uso. Roman comes in to save Jay. Cesaro with lines, then tells Jimmy, "Get in the ring and help! Get in here!" But Jimmy's just marching on the outside. Cesaro fights back with some uppercuts. He wants a neutralizer on Roman, but Jay cuts him off. And then Jimmy is like, "Okay, I'll help." And he goes to help. And after Jay was beaten up on Cesaro, he's telling Jimmy to help out. Cesaro uppercuts Jay. Then Jimmy gets on the apron. Cesaro hits a super kick on him, knocking him to the floor. Roman heads to the ramp. Roman tells it's going to be him Sunday. Then he's Jay with a neutralizer, laying him out as Roman looks on. Paul Heyman comes out. Wait till Sunday. Let's wait. You're the tribal chief. The ball's in your court. Let's just wait. We got this. Don't worry about it. So Cesaro's in the ring, tells Roman, "Come do something. Come on. Come save your cousin. Let's go. Come on." But Roman doesn't, as always, Jey Uso has to be the punching bag for Roman. That's the way the storyline's going right now. Picks up Jay, hits another neutralizer while Roman just looks on. And that ends that's it. So it looks like there's maybe some dissension in the ranks with the line. Now Jimmy, he doesn't want to be with Roman. He wants to, get away from Roman. He wants to get Jay away from Roman. He tag team again, win the tag team tag team titles, while Roman just loses to Cesaro and just fades away. But I love the storytelling, like I said, with the Usos and Roman. Great storytelling, and I think it's probably gonna culminate on Sunday, and we'll see what happens. Afterwards, Cesaro comes on Roman from the ring again as the episode ends, and that's it. So we'll see what happens on Sunday at Backlash between Roman and Cesaro. And we all know Jey Uso is going to be around. Is Jimmy going to be around? Most likely. And I think he's going to be the factor in that match. Is he going to help Cesaro win the title, or is he going to actually not really turn on Cesaro, but join up with Roman and Jay and be this unstoppable Samoan family? And we'll see what happens. And Jimmy and Jay will be back as a tag team, dust them in the tag team division, have them beat the crap out of the Street Profits. And probably if Ray and Dominic win the titles on Sunday, which is a possibility, if Jay and Jimmy do reunite and go back to being a tag team, I can tell you right now, Rey Mysterio and Dominic will have a very short title reign, because I think the Usos will be the first challengers, and they will win back the titles for the 9th time and probably hold it for a while. But we'll see. I think, if the Usos get it, the first challengers will probably be the Street Profits, and they'll have a long-ass fucking feud. But we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. So I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. The final, the ending segment as well, gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's that. Overall, not a bad SmackDown. So I gave it 6.25 out of 10 stars. And that's that. So let me know what you guys think of the show down below in a comment or a video reply if you wish. Continue to smash that like button to death. Haters, you know what to do. Keep giving me views and give me those great dislikes that you love to do, because you can't do anything about it. So, because you're all jealous fucks. And that's all I can say about that. So, like the video, hate the video. I don't give two shits what the hell you do. Leave comments down below. If you have questions, leave it down below. Or hit me up on social media with your questions and concerns or anything you want to talk about in the world of professional wrestling. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget, tomorrow night, TGC 196 are my predictions for Backlash. So check it out. Don't forget to hit that bell to get notified when I go live. on that channel. And then Sunday, right after Backlash, I will have my Backlash review on the Peter Gilmer YouTube wrestling channel. So check it out this weekend. Some good stuff coming your way this weekend. Might have a rant on Sunday about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominations, or the class of 2021 who's going in this year to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I'll probably do a short rant on my phone. I'm not gonna do it on live, so I'm gonna save some time. And that's that. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, it's 3:30 in the morning. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm already 2 hours into this fucking video. It is what it is. So thank you to Andre Cobil for coming in for a little bit in the chat. Thank you, Andre, for coming in. Thank you to Big Ben Bittner for coming in. Alcio Wolf, I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you for coming in. Chase for coming in just for a little bit. And my good buddy from Mexico, Alejandro Clatza, for coming in. And everybody else who watched, thank you for watching. And that's all I gotta say about that. Oh, forgot about my big announcement. If you follow me on Facebook, which you should, kind of mentioned some big news that I have. Now, I work in the music business. I work at, I'm not going to say where I work. I work at a major record label, let's put it that way, in promotions. And I used to work in retail, but I'm done with retail. Fuck retail, man. Fuck that shit. I'm done with that. I'm tired of working in retail, so I told the man, fuck you. So I'm done with retail. Fuck that shit. So yeah, basically just gonna focus on music right now and make more money than you wish you had. But it is what it is. So kind of want to expand a little bit. Because I work at one of the major heavy metal record companies in the world right now. But I'm kind of want to expand a little bit. So now I was kind of looking for a little bit more. I need a little bit more money because bills are a lot of money. So I'm thinking of getting a second job, or just a better a job in music. Maybe try to get in like on Z100, in New York City and New Jersey area. So I looked around, on various job sites, and I found a job with Asylum Records. I never heard of it, but they're part of the Warner Music Group. So there is an opening for promotions, which I'm doing right now. So but it's in digital promotion, which is something different than what I'm doing right now. So there's an opening there for digital marketing promotion. Not gonna be in the office. It's a remote job. So I got the job offering and everything, and I'm looking at it, it's like, oh, this is easy. Just stay at home and just promote. You could do your own, vlogging and every other shit you could do, what Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. So they wanted TikTok, but I don't want to use TikTok. I think TikTok is kind of boring. I call it TikTok, but it is what it is. So I don't know if they're going to force me to, if I do get this job, they might force me to get it, to open up a TikTok account, which like I said, I don't want. It's too much. Too many fucking things. I'm already on social media with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and YouTube. I don't need like a fifth thing right now because it could be too much and probably take a lot of my time. But it is what it is. But anyway, so really a big announcement is I'm thinking of expanding to going to possibly working at this company, Asylum Records. So in digital promotion and marketing. So it's like almost it's still my dream job. I always loved it. My dream has always been to work in music. I followed that dream, got the dream. I want to kind of expand on that a little bit. So we'll see what happens. And with that, so that's kind of like the big news. And if I do get it, most of my time on YouTube might be cut a lot. I don't know, depending on what I don't think they're gonna they give me hours. I think they tell you like, oh, you have to take a certain amount of hours during the day just to promote and shit, and then you have to like be in meetings and shit, and with the artists and stuff, and with the the team and all that other stuff. So yeah, I probably have to be doing Zoom meetings and other things. I don't like Zoom at all, but it is what it is. I have to do what I got to do to make the money you wish you fucking had. Promote as much as I can on social media to get the bands to notice and stuff like that. That's like what I've been doing. And yeah, so hopefully, the dream can continue, if you will. And yeah, so I have 2 jobs in music. I'll be working at the one I'm at now, and basically working at another record company, Asylum Records, and hopefully, doing some good things to get a ton of money and a lot of up and coming bands, a lot of promotion. Because kind of like what I'm trying to do now with my good friends in December's Fall. I'm not trying to get them signed to a record deal, get them noticed so they can go on tour, take me with them, but it is what it is, and take Rosa with us too. But yeah, this is something big. This might be the big one, not down there, but the big one that I've been waiting for a very long time. So please pray for me that I can get this and I can do the best I can with it, make the money that you wish you fucking had, and take me to the stratosphere, hopefully, and take me somewhere. And maybe I can meet some up and coming bands, some Mr. VIP, if you know what I mean. You all know that. I didn't discover them, but in this moment, has known me for 16 years right now. I first met him in 2005 on MySpace. I'd known, December's Fall since 2005. Been trying to get them signed to a record deal. Just not working out right now. It is what it is. It's tough to get in the music business. I should know, but it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. I could promote an up and coming band. They hit it big. It'd be all thanks to me. I won't get all the credit, but it is what it is. But I kind of helped them get there. So it is what. So cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your legs, cross your eyes, or whatever, cross your ears, or whatever. Just give me some encouragement, goddammit, because I need it. So pray for your man Peter Gilmore to hopefully get this thing. And like I said, if I do get it, I might change my entire YouTube schedule around. But like I said, it's a remote job, so I might have to take a bunch of hours during my day to focus on promoting and all that other shit. But I'll still be here regardless. Like I said, my YouTube schedule might change, but I'll let you know if I do get it, and let you know what's gonna happen with my channels. But I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm not leaving all my subscribers behind like other people have on this website. But like I said, this could be really, really big for me. I'm hoping, but we shall see what happens. That's that. So pray for me. Continue to follow me on social media. You can leave your well wishes there as well. Wish me luck here on YouTube, down below in the comments or whatever. And that's all I gotta say about that. So big things are coming, ladies and gentlemen. Good news, hopefully. After all the trials and tribulations I've been through in my life, especially the last couple of years, with a fucking crappy retail job that I finally got rid of, and all the depression and anxiety that I've been going through in my life, finally maybe the Lord has sent a sign to me, and maybe this is it. This could be, like I said, this could be big, but we'll have to see. And if not, I'll continue to chase the dream, if you will. And that's all I gotta say about that. So wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly need it at this point right now. Because that's it. All right, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna shut up now and go to bed. You should too. So thank you all for watching. Once again, 6.25 out of 10 stars for Smackdown, and we'll see what happens this Sunday at Wrestlemania Backlash. And that's it. So thank you all for watching. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you motherfuckers next time. Peace. Ah!